Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, you just cannot stop thinking about them? It's like your mind is stuck in a loop, replaying every memory, every moment you shared over and over again. Well, you're not alone, and there's a reason why this is happening. Our brains are wired to hold on to this emotional connection, especially when your breakup feels unresolved. Now, here's the truth. There is a way to break free from that cycle, even if you feel as if you can never let go of them. So stay with me until the end, because I'm going to give you a simple step-by-step strategy that will help you take back control of your thoughts and emotions starting today. Now, before you can stop thinking about them, you need to understand why your mind keeps coming back to this person. And I'm going to tell you the very real reason this is happening. And it happens to everyone. And that reason is this: you're addicted to them. Your brain is hooked on the dopamine rush of being with this person. And when they're gone, your brain craves this high even more. And what that means to you is this: you're most likely replaying the very best parts of this relationship over and over again and ignoring the real reasons that relationship is over. Now, what that really means for you is that thinking about this person has become a part of your daily life. It's become a habit, a way for you to get little hits of dopamine, and your mind has accepted this as normal. Now, what that ultimately means is that the very first step to moving on is to recognize that these thoughts are not about your ex. They're about your brain seeking comfort in the familiar. So right now, let's dive into 3 simple steps you can take to stop thinking about your ex and start taking control of your life. Step 1, remove the triggers. If you keep feeding those thoughts, they will never stop. So the first thing you need to do is cut off any source that's fueling them. Unfollow, mute, or block your ex right now, because checking their updates is like reopening a wound every day. Think of it like this: if you broke your leg, would you keep pressing on it just to see if it still hurts? No. So why do that to your heart? And it's not just social media. Certain songs, places, and routines can keep bringing them back into your mind. So here's what you can do. Change them. Start creating new experiences that are just for you. If you always got coffee at a certain place together, go somewhere new. If a song reminds you of them, take it out of your playlist. I can't stress this enough, because small changes like this can rewire your brain to stop associating them with your daily life. Now, this is critical to understand, because every time you revisit their social media or replay memories in your head, you're reinforcing the habit of thinking about them. The key thing to understand here is this: you have to break that cycle. Now, let me know in the comments that one thing that always brings your ex to mind, because we can break this cycle together. And if you need extra support, my guided meditation for letting go of your ex and finding peace is linked in the description below. It's designed to help you quickly and naturally detach and move forward in a kind and loving way. Now, the second important step in this process is to redirect your thoughts, which means instead of forcing yourself to forget, you're going to give your mind something else to focus on. Here we're going to use the rubber band technique. Find a rubber band, put it on your wrist, and when you catch yourself thinking about your ex, snap it lightly and say, "Not today." This does 2 things. It makes you aware of the habit, and it physically interrupts the pattern in your brain. But don't stop there. The moment they come to mind, do something physical. Stand up, take a deep breath, drink some water, stretch, or shake out your hands. Why? Because your brain can't focus on 2 things at once. If you shift your body, you shift your thoughts. This is essential to understand, because this step isn't just about stopping those thoughts. It's about replacing them with new, meaningful actions. Now do this for 7 days and see what happens, because you might begin to notice your mind naturally redirecting itself in a more positive and healthy way. Now, this brings us to our final step, step 3. Shifting your mindset. Right now, your mind is telling you that losing them is a loss. But what if it's not? What if this breakup isn't the end, but the start of your life becoming better? You have a choice. You can either stay stuck in the past, or you can use this as a turning point to become the strongest, happiest version of yourself. When you start to consider different ways of framing your experiences, you'll quickly notice the positive impact it has on your life. You might begin to see how this has taught you something. Ask yourself, what lessons did I learn about myself, my relationship, and what I need to be truly happy? Now picture yourself 6 months in the future. What kind of person do you want to become after this? What do you most want to feel? What do you most want to have, to experience? You don't have to wait 6 months to begin. You can start becoming that version of yourself today. So here's the big picture. To stop thinking about your ex, you need to recognize the psychological trap you're in, remove the triggers that keep pulling you back, redirect your thoughts with new habits, shift your mindset to see this as a new beginning. Now, this won't happen overnight, but if you practice these steps daily, you'll naturally start to feel better. And if you combine this with my guided meditation for letting go, the results will be even more powerful. The link is in the description. Now, you might think that your ex moved on because they stopped caring, but what if I told you that's not the real reason? Click here to watch my next video, Why Your Ex Moved On So Fast, the Hard Truth, and discover what's actually happening. Now, if you're serious about healing, you can download my free guide, 5 Steps to Healing After a Breakup. The link is in the description. It's a powerful step-by-step guide to help you truly and rapidly heal after your breakup. Until then, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.